Welcome back to Parenting Pulse. You know what's wild? I caught myself scrolling while my toddler was telling me about a pretend pancake he made out of a sock. And I missed the whole story.
Oh, I have been there. It's like our phones sneak in and steal the tiny moments, the ones that actually matter.
Absolutely. Screens are everywhere, but social media makes it look easy. Right?
Exactly. And it's not just about screen time. It's about screen presence. Are we really there or just near? What's the research say?
That's the shift, right? Not how many minutes, but how much connection. Though, speaking of minutes, did you see the new WHO, the World Health Organization guidelines? They still recommend zero screen time for kids under 1, and no more than 1 hour a day for kids under 5.
Yes. And UNICEF put it so clearly, babies need humans, not screens. It's not about demonizing tech. It's about protecting the kind of connection that builds brains.
And it's not just us saying this. That 2025 study from Spain, Smartphones Through Children's Eyes, found that kids themselves are asking for more balance. They know phones distract them. They feel the emotional overload.
That part gave me chills. Because we often think it's just us, noticing the disconnection, but our kids feel it too. Even the little ones.
Right? And the British medical journal's Beyond Bans piece echoed that. It's not just about time limits, it's about design, education, and modeling. What we do with our phones teaches more than what we say about theirs.
Yeah, go beyond bans. A 2025 article says don't just block smartphones, use education and age-appropriate apps.
I see. Also, a 2023 study from Japan, published in Nutrients, found that children who spend more than 2 hours per day on screens are more likely to show signs of hyperactivity. The study highlights the importance of limiting screen time, especially for younger children. When parents practice mimamoru, a Japanese approach of gently observing rather than controlling, kids often learn to naturally stop screen time after about 30 minutes, especially when it's part of a usual routine, like screen-free dinners.
So, Japan's mimamoru approach. This idea of watching without hovering sounds gentle, but how do kids actually stop screen time on their own after 30 minutes?
Right? It's not just set a timer and hope for the best. In mimamoru, parents build rhythms kids can trust, like saying, "You can play until the big hand's on the 6, and then just quietly observing." So it's less about control, more about consistency. And when screen time always leads into something comforting, like snack time or a screen-free dinner, kids start to expect the shift.
Interesting. It's like training wheels for self-regulation. Parents model their own tech boundaries, and kids learn to pause without a power struggle.
And if a child starts getting overstimulated, a gentle check-in looks like your body's getting tired. Let's take a pause. Keeps it attuned, not abrupt.
That's the heart of mimamoru. I'm here. I trust you. I'll step in if you need me. It's quiet guidance that nurtures true independence. Calm, steady, and intentional. Because the moment a child feels your frustration, the energy shifts. What could have been a moment of growth becomes something else entirely. Mimamoru is about holding space, not control. It's the art of presence without pressure.
Over time, kids internalize the limit because it's part of a warm, predictable flow.
Subtle control. That's why I've started doing a tech pause during playtime. Just 20 minutes of no phone, full eye contact, and letting the moment lead. It's not perfect, but it's a start.
I love that. Because kids don't need perfect, they need available. And honestly, so do we.
Yeah. Any other Asian hacks?
In Korea's 2021 Public Library of Science, a smartphone study shows co-viewing cuts preschoolers' dysregulation by 15%. China's 2024 Frontiers in Psychiatry pushes check-ins like, "How's that game feel?" to boost bonds, avoiding anxiety from suppression. Like the idea of emotional check-ins.
That's a cool mix. How are others handling it?
Yeah, there's Jonathan Haidt's work. He's been loud about this. In his 2024 The Anxious Generation book, he says, no smartphones before high school, no social media before 16, and bring back unsupervised play. It's not about fear, it's about freedom. My jazz hack, Fredrickson's Positivity, made tablet handoff a dance-off. Giggles over grumps.
Science meets silliness. Sometimes that is the best way. And a quick tip for today. Try a screen contract with rewards, recommended by the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, plus Grandin's dim lights for calm, keeps kids thriving, free from spirals of chaos.
And the American Academy of Pediatrics 2025 guidelines back that up: co-viewing, tech-free zones, and family media plans. It's not about control, it's about connections.
Exactly. And I keep thinking about what Harold Robert Mayer said. Set boundaries as acts of care, not punishment. That's the vibe. I'm not taking this away to be mean. I'm doing it because you matter more than the scroll. It's not about control. It's about connection. It's about saying, we see you. We love you. And we're here to help your mind rest and grow.
So maybe the real detox isn't deleting apps. It's reclaiming attention. One step at a time. Like the sock pancake moment I missed?
Right on. It's about finding that middle ground where what feels right also gets results. A 2023 meta-analysis and related studies show excessive screen time in early childhood is associated with delayed cognitive and emotional development, including impacts on impulse control and emotional regulation. Globally, children under 5 often exceed 2 hours of daily screen time, increasing risks of anxiety and sleep issues.
Yikes. Any international favorites?
Global screen time average now is around 7.4 hours daily. A 2025 report shows screen time rose 12% globally, with mobile use driving the increase. Mental health awareness led to a 31% rise in adults using screen management tools, and Gen Z showed a 67% spike in screen-related stress. Brands like My First, a Singapore-based kids technology company, are creating kid-friendly tech with built-in limits, nudges for breaks, and real-world activity prompts. The goal? To balance digital creativity with emotional well-being.
Subtle and smart. Europe's take?
Scandinavia, Piaget-inspired outdoor play is key. Sweden's curriculum recommends daily outdoor time in preschools, per Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development, data. A 2025 German trial shows nature play cuts screen time by 40%. Across Europe, family walks foster social bonds over scrolling. King's 2019 tech toy teaches self-regulation via AI. UNICEF babies need humans, not screens. Backs 0 screens for under 2.
Love the fresh air fix. Any Western tips?
Klein's Raising Resilience, 2024, recommends feelings check-ins during screen transitions. What felt fun? What was too much? A 2023 Journal of Child Psychology and Psychiatry study backs this, showing validation reduces tantrums. Authoritative limits, 1 hour max, with co-viewing for modeling.
Co-viewing's gold. Any jazz twist?
Yes, my goofy chase game with my son turned device handoff into giggles per Fredrickson's Positivity theory. A listener shared yanking Fortnite led to better grades and closeness. Structure with fun dodges chaos.
Yeah. Fortnite is described as a major classroom and home distraction, especially for teenage boys. Stanford researchers recommend setting age-appropriate limits and not being afraid to pause access when focus or behavior declines.
Practical. One tip for tonight.
Set a device rest 1 hour before bed. I would call it rest versus curfew. It is about a positive mindset, then sensory wind down like Grandin's dim lights. Real research, real results. Calm and free from chaos. Depending on your child's age, you can share some knowledge like, hey love, it's time to start winding down. Our noggin needs time to recharge. So, let's put our devices away to help our mind rest and reset. Just like a phone needs charging overnight, our brains need sleep to sort through everything we learned today, heal, and get ready for tomorrow's adventures. So tonight, we're giving it that chance, with love and our little quiet magic and our night-night hug.
That's some advanced parenting strategy right there. The PAC Project Jennifer Lansford's study across 9 countries found that when parents set warm, consistent limits, teen risk-taking drops by 20 to 30%. That's huge.
It really is. And it's not just about rules, it's about how we hold them.
A lot to unpack, and that is it for our Parenting Pulse Check for today. Thank you for joining us. Till next time, happy parenting.